Hello guys, and welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be testing the performance of iOS 9.0.2 versus iOS 9.2 Public Beta 1. We're going to be testing if there are any major performance gains with the Geekbench 3 benchmark. We're going to be testing with the Antutu benchmark and also the 3D Mark benchmark. From what I've heard from reviews that other people have done these performance tests on, 9.2 seems to have a little bit better graphics score. So let's see if that's actually true. So the metal architecture might actually show a big improvement in this version. As with 9.1, I tested it without recording it, but it seemed like there weren't many performance upgrades then. So let's see if two iPhones of the same exact type have different scores. Okay, so we're gonna get started. So we have one iPhone. They're both iPhone 5s, and one of them is the white model and one of them is the black model. So they're basically the same exact model, except one's the iPhone 5, comma 2. This one's the iPhone 5, comma. Actually, no, that one's the iPhone 5, comma 1, iPhone 5, comma 2. So the first thing we're gonna start by doing is actually opening settings on both of them. And I'm just going to show you to prove that both of these are running different firmwares. So if we go into About, now you can see over here where it says firmware. By the way, this has smaller text in bold enabled. Over here you can see 9.0.2 and the build number, and 9.2 right here and that build number. So let's get started by testing the first thing, which is Geekbench. So we're going to open up Geekbench on both these devices. By the way, this one's running in safe mode because it is jailbroken, and safe mode disables all the tweaks. So anyway, let's go into Geekbench now, and we're going to run the processor benchmark. So as you can see, iOS 9.0.2 actually has a little bit less performance. There's actually a lot of noticeable things. So, okay, so I guess the single core score is pretty much, I'll count that the same. But over here, look at the multi-core score. Seems like iOS 9.2x actually improved on the multi-core performance. I wonder, because last time, if we go into results, if we go into previous benchmarks, I benchmarked before, and look at this is what I got before. iOS 9.0.2 actually got, well, I mean, the multi-core score was improved. But now that I've tested again, it seems like it's better. So, anyway, well, I guess it is true now, because I didn't believe it before when I saw the first results. Anyway, the next one we're going to be doing is 3D Mark. And 3D Mark is just a really popular, graphics testing thing. There's also a version of it called PC Mark, but PC Mark, I don't like it as much, so. Okay, so the test we're going to be running is the Ice Storm test, so let's click run at the same time. Okay, I think I did. Now let's just wait for these to finish. So the tests have just concluded. I'm just waiting for the results to pop up right now. We actually dropped frame rate up to like 9 FPS, which was really kind of upsetting, but it seems like iOS 9.0.2 is actually doing a little better this time. That's weird. So it seems like on this benchmark, so we got about the same on the first graphics test, exact same on the graphics test too. But for some reason, it seems like the physics test was a little bit easier for 9.0.2. I wonder what that was. Let's see. So, on my device, if you go to my device, you can just see, I took a graphics test before, because I took all these tests before. And as you can see, I got actually significantly better score on this one, it seems. So, it's like reversing this time. That's weird. And the last test is the Antutu benchmark. This is really popular on Android. So these are our old scores. This is what I got on the last time. This is what I got last time for this one. So it seems like this device is a little better on 9.1. Now keep in mind, all the scores that I showed you before are actually for 9.1. This is 9.2 now. So let's see if 9.2 improved over this score. Okay, the test is finalized, and there are some surprising results actually. So if we go over here, you'll see that the device thing is here. So it seems like it has actually improved. But it hasn't actually improved over the 9.1 score, which kind of bothers me because 9.1 seemed to do a little bit better than that. Like this is almost around the same score, but it seems like 9.2 is actually slowing down the iPhone 5s. So I actually wouldn't recommend getting iOS 9.2 at this stage yet because it seems to actually slow down your device. Yeah, that's kind of actually sad. But, you know, I just wanted to tell you guys that I actually did clear all the cache in these systems before I actually started this test. So the final test I just want to do is I want to see how fast Google will open on these. So I'm just going to go into Google right here. So I'm just going to type Google. Okay guys, so this test, you know, it depends on your internet connection, but that doesn't matter. Let's just try to go to Google. So go. Okay, I'm going to have to do a slow-mo for that. Let's do this one more time. Go. Okay. So what we're going to do now is go to NewYorkTimes.com, because that's a really feature-packed and, you know, content-rich website, so it might take some time to load. Okay, so we got New York Times right here. We're just going to tap it at the same time, and let's see which one loads it faster. Of course, this is not the most accurate test, but actually, 9.0.2 has loaded. You can actually use it right now. Bam. It's really simple to use. Bam, it's already loaded. We can probably even go into 3D. Okay, car crashes. I'm not interested, but okay. And only now has this one loaded up. And it seems like that for some reason this one's actually much faster. Now keep in mind, I did clear the cache, I did clear the cookies, I did clear everything on both these devices. So it seems like well, web browsing is faster. So at this stage in 9.2, I do not recommend updating to the public beta. I only updated because I like testing new software. So anyway guys, so the conclusion is, do not update even if you have the chance to do so. Public software that's, you know, is still in beta isn't always stable, even though it's public, and there's, you know, other betas before that. Anyways, that concludes my speed test. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'm out. I'll see you in the next one.